Now, we kicked off the new year with a nutritional focus on working with MyFitnessPal and just monitoring your caloric intake. So I assume this has been going well for you. You should have seen some changes in your weight if you're looking to gain weight, lose weight, or maybe just change the composition of your body where you have a little bit less body fat and more muscle. So what we're going to focus on now is I want you to do two things this month. Number one, I want you to focus when you go to the store on what we call perimeter shopping. Now, this is where you're going to go around the outside of the store as much as possible. That should be your first trip through the store, where you go to the fresh fruits and vegetables, you go to the meat section, you go to the dairy section, and get as much as you can fresh so that you're taking it home, you're preparing it, and you're saving a lot of that nutritional benefit and not having those vitamins and minerals and enzymes processed out of your food. That's what processed food is. It processes all the good stuff out. They try to put a little of it back in, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be as good as if you prepare it yourself. So always look for that fresh food. Now, granted, you're going to have to go through those aisles and you're going to have to look for some other things, maybe some condiments, maybe some sides, things like that. But stay away from that area as much as you can, and again, really focus on that perimeter shopping. The second thing I want you to focus on this month, I want you to identify two things in your diet that really you need to try to focus on and make a key point with. So the first 2 weeks of this month, focus on one. Second 2 weeks of the month, focus on the other. For instance, if we're looking at really trying to cut back on sweets and sugars, so let's do that. Let's focus on that for the first couple weeks. Cut back on the amount of sugar you're taking in. Sugar is nothing more than inflammatory. It's going to cause issues down the road. It is one of the leading causes of bringing on diabetic issues and also heart issues down the road. So really, really work on that. I do suggest looking at some sugar substitutes like stevia, monk fruit sweeteners, another good one. So these are really, really good things to use when you're cooking instead of sugar, okay? Now also look at the labels. When you're buying things, look at the labels. Look and see if there's added sugar in there. If there is, try to stay away from those things. Keep it to a minimum. Really focus on this piece. Now, and then let's say the next thing you want to work on is you want to try to eliminate fast food. So when you're going to that fast food restaurant, let's start looking at the menu. Let's start thinking about healthier choices, okay? Now, we're not changing anything as far as the caloric intake, but we're changing the nutritional side of it. We're trying to get in more nutrients this month and really focus on that good quality food getting into our body. It'll help you with a lot more energy. You'll be sleeping better, a lot less stress. It's amazing what a difference eating properly will make in your day-to-day life. So again, first 2 weeks focus on one thing, second 2 weeks focus on the other, and let's keep that caloric balance where it needs to be. Next month, we'll add the next step. Now, what we're doing here is we're taking baby steps. We're taking small steps and achieving small goals along the way. This will, over the course of time, lead to what you're trying to accomplish. So listen to me, follow it, get disciplined, and stay focused. And by the time summer comes around, you're going to have a better looking body and you're going to feel a lot better. Now, if there's any questions, anything specifically I can help you with, don't hesitate to give me an email. The email will be listed at the end of this video.